The first official visit of the Prime Minister of Malaysia is scheduled for today. Here, the official residence of the President of Kazakhstan, Akorda. We are also here inside the building. So you can see now the last-minute preparations are underway. This is the Reporter of his President special program on Silkway TV channel. Please follow us, and we will be following the agenda of the official visit here on Silkway TV channel. The official visit of the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, to Kazakhstan is his first since he took the office in 2022. In presidential residence Akorda, the high-ranked politician is welcomed by the President Tokayev. After the report of the lead of the honored guard to the head of state and the Prime Minister, the national anthems of two countries performed by the presidential orchestra accompany ceremonial part of the visit. After the welcoming ceremony, President Tokayev and Prime Minister Ibrahim proceed to the meetings, both in narrow and extended formats. Prior to the start of the welcoming ceremony, we had a chance to ask a newly appointed Minister of Digital Development of Kazakhstan, Zhaslan Madiyev, about the prospects of mutual cooperation with one of the rapidly growing digital markets in ASEAN.
We are planning to work closely with Malaysian companies and the government in terms of sharing the experience and promoting our companies and solutions of our startup community to the Southeast Asian economies, including Malaysia. As well as sharing the experience of our GovTech technology.
Right. Are we talking about concrete investments maybe from the Malaysian counterparts, from Malaysian companies into the Kazakh digital ecosystem?
In terms of investments, definitely we will be working with Malaysian funds. VC funds, so venture capital funds. They have two types of funds which are targeting the Sharia compliant investments as well as the traditional one, conventional ones. So we are planning to cover those audience and both types of investors.
However, today's cooperation of Kazakhstan and Malaysia is far beyond of just digital industry. The trade turnover between two countries has shown quite dynamically positive trends since pandemic is over. According to preliminary data for the first quarter of 2024, it has grown up to 35%. And this is a good signal for businesses of two states to continue enhancing partnerships.
Very important at this point now to send a proper political message and economic message so that the entrepreneurs, the businesses feel this message, feel the security and feel the support and invest in our country.
What are the primary sectors and spheres are in particular interest for Malaysian counterparts, for Malaysian businessmen, for example, here in Kazakhstan and also in Central Asia?
Kazakhstan is very well known as a huge country with huge resources. So the resource economy and tourism is number one what catches the Malaysian attention. But what we try to do is pass the message that besides that you can develop, you can add value and create jobs and make your goods cheaper and better connected to this part of the world too.
For example, Kazakhstan's Samruk Kazina joint stock company is planning to secure an agreement with Malaysian counterparts in mining industry, particularly in gold production.
We plan to cooperate with Public Gold Company, which is a leading company in Malaysia which deals in gold and silver. They were established in 2008. They recently visited Kazakhstan and visited Tauken Alting, our gold refinery here in Astana. They were impressed with our standards, with our production levels, and expressed an interest in mutual cooperation. Therefore, we plan to cooperate with them in gold and silver production.
The meeting between Presidents of Kazakhstan, Tokayev, and Prime Minister of Malaysia in extended format is underway. The issues of bilateral cooperation are being discussed right now. The head of state underlines the importance of the partnership with Malaysia, saying that the country is one of the most trusted partners of Kazakhstan in Southeast Asia, and the visit itself one can truly describe as historic.
From our side, I would like to express our intention, our commitment to have closer and more productive cooperation with your country, which plays a very important role in your part of the world. And we have huge potential as far as our future cooperation is concerned. Right now, we have had an exchange of views on so many issues, very friendly, and I think that the future of our cooperation is very much bright.
Prior to the beginning of the extended meeting, including representatives of official delegations of two countries, we managed to speak to the head of Foreign Office of Malaysia, Muhammad Hassan, who expressed his optimism about the nature of diplomatic relations and the level of cooperation between official Astana and Kuala Lumpur. As far as we know, this is the first official visit of the Prime Minister to Kazakhstan. So what is the importance, what is the meaning of this visit in your point of view?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, this is the first visit by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim since he's taken over office 1.5 years ago. And the visit is just to strengthen further the excellent relationship between two countries. And we are now exploring sectors that we can cooperate and we can, especially on trade between two countries. So, inshallah, respective ministries and agencies will be at the counterpart, Malaysia and Kazakhstan, to explore.
What are your expectations ahead of the meetings?
I am very confident that after this, the relationship between two countries will be on this further enhanced.
And of course, one of the prioritized sectors of cooperation between Kazakhstan and Malaysia is tourism. Earlier, countries introduced visa-free regime up to 30 days of stay in both countries, and now permanent direct flights are connecting Almaty, the biggest metropolis of Kazakhstan, to Malaysian capital Kuala Lumpur. Furthermore, there are plans to connect Kuala Lumpur, Almaty and Jeddah to enable tourists from the southeastern Asia to travel to Kazakhstan. By the way, the destination, as we were told by the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture of Malaysia, Tiong King Singh, is highly appreciated in the country. And how do you assess Kazakhstan as a touristic destination for Malaysian tourists, for Malaysian people?
Definitely, we will get more Malaysian also try to understand. That's why I see how we can work together. We get more Malaysian to come here to visit also. Since Kazakhstan here has such a rich culture and also so many nice destinations for the tourists.
And finally, the Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim underlines that Malaysia pays special attention to strengthening trade and economic cooperation with Kazakhstan. It can be enhanced in different sectors of economy, magnifying the importance of Kazakhstan as an economic hub for Malaysia and the whole ASEAN region.
We have come with some specific proposals, and I think there will be bilateral meetings with your ministers and your officers and the business community tomorrow on various issues, on imports or exports. Of course, you have huge imports of E&E products, which Malaysia has established some record in that. We have now been accepted as a hub for computer chips in the region, with huge investments from United States, Europe, particularly Germany, and China, of course. And I think we can share that and at the same time learn from your experience in this transformation, which you have done remarkably well.
Mutual cooperation, particularly in economy and trade, as well as enhancement of political dialogue, will remain to be a priority in bilateral relations between Kazakhstan and Malaysia. That's it for today. See you next time.